There definitely is a little bit more to the story. First and foremost, that letter he is holding up, he is severely misrepresenting. Those sentences are real, but I am calling upon Bibi Netanyahu, the dear friend to Charlie Kirk, to publish the letter's entire contents. Like, don't start with just 2 sentences. Publish the entire thing. You're holding it. I'm saying you're severely misrepresenting the contents, that in May, Charlie was concerned about Israel and their influence on American politics and how they were pushing things that he felt were in conflict with his beliefs, free speech here in America.
If I don't defend Israel strongly enough, I'm accused of being anti-Semitic.
Bibi's holding it up like Charlie just in May said, hey, you know what? I just want to write a love letter to Israel.
He wrote me this letter, and I think May 2nd, and he says, one of my greatest joys as a Christian is advocating for Israel and forming alliances to defend Judeo-Christian civilization. That's in a nutshell.
That's how it was presented. Would you guys agree? That's not how it happened.
Bibi Netanyahu lied about the contents of this letter, saying in a nutshell it was about Charlie loving Israel. Charlie's love for Israel is not in question. Bibi omits that Charlie said Israel was losing the PR war completely. That's the real reason for the letter, so he lies when he says what his little nutshell version is. In a nutshell, it was, Bibi, your press sucks. Charlie was also turning very anti-war and expresses this concern that Americans would be dragged into an Israel-led war. I share the concern that America will get sucked into another endless war, costing thousands of American lives.
Let's stop saying how Charlie felt, and instead, if you're going to hold up the letter, release it in its entirety, okay? Lies by severe omission, I'd like to be very clear, are lies. Does anybody want to jump in and say, no, yeah, the letter Charlie wrote him in May was just like a glowing, he just was overcome with passion and said, I love Israel. You guys are amazing. You're beautiful. We're going to win this thing and you're perfect and doing nothing wrong. Love you, Bibi. Homie very quickly told us that Charlie was penning love letters to him in May. I just find that weird that no one wants to address the substance of the claims here, whether or not maybe Bill himself has an opinion on whether Bibi lied by severe omission when he mentioned his last correspondences with Charlie.
Sorry for the brutal honesty, but Israel's approach to social media is PR malpractice. This sentence is exactly what infuriated Natasha Hausdorff, whatever her name is, and this is why she assailed him in the Hamptons at that Bill Ackman confab.
And you're doubling down on your lie. I told you to publish the full letter that Charlie wrote you, not lines of it. Okay? It's a lie by omission. Doing Fox News and Greta Van Sustern's show, he lied about the contents of a letter that Charlie Kirk had written him.
Remember on September 18th, I reported about a letter that Charlie Kirk wrote to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. What was exactly in it? Well, the New York Post got a hold of that letter. They've now published it.
Everyone is shocked that the New York Post got this exclusive. Come on, man.
And it's exactly what I reported. Now, Charlie Kirk expressing his love for Israel, warning about the disinformation war, and really urging Israel to do better when it comes to social media and how to reach the younger people. No attacks on Israel.
This is a straw man. No one said he attacked Israel, ever, in that letter.
Just advice on how to fight lies and reach the next generation. I'm not going to read the 7 pages.
Yeah, she's not going to read the 7 pages. And neither did most of you that are running your mouth out there. I suggest you read the 7 pages.
Not going to read the 7 pages. Not going to read the 7 pages. Not going to read the 7 pages. But it says, everything written here is from a place of deep love for Israel and the Jewish people. Israel is losing the information war and needs a communications intervention. Then he goes on to say, Mr. Prime Minister, I urge you, in caps, to revamp your information war strategy from top to bottom.
And these things here and the things I've presented are all left out of this letter when Bibi Netanyahu presented on Greta Van Susteren.
It's exactly what I said, what was in the letter.
Can anybody actually work and assert that I am lying? You can say my name. Candace Owens lied.
So Charlie wanted to come and visit us, and he said, well, I'm going to, and we were going to fix a date, and that's not going to take place.
This is the single greatest lie of this whole debacle. Charlie Kirk rejected the invitation from Benjamin Netanyahu. When Benjamin Netanyahu did his PR press over here, Charlie didn't have him on his show. Now, what is it with all you people? You say you're conservative, you say you're Christian, and you will not stand for the truth in this moment where this man lies about Charlie Kirk. He misuses Charlie Kirk's death to hide that Charlie Kirk declined his invitation. Charlie Kirk refused to isolate his friends. He would not get rid of Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, Dave Smith, you name it. He would not remove people from his orbit because people told him not to be friends with them. Benjamin Netanyahu did exactly what Charlie advised against and recruited a bunch of American influencers to fight Israel's proxy war. And there's a video of it. And he calls a bunch of speakers the woke Reich. He's calling American speakers, American podcasters, Nazis.
Christian influencers. Okay. He said, he talked about the woke right. And he said, I call it the woke right.
If you think you're an American or a Christian, or you're all about God, family, and country, but you're going to let these great American personalities be called Nazis by this little farcical man who is our welfare queen in the Middle East, how long before they add Megyn Kelly to that list and others? And you'll stand for that? You're the problem. Then these easily programmed bots take to Twitter and block Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson saying, stand with Charlie? You are the opposite. Charlie stands with them against people like you. Charlie wanted to talk to everybody, and you just want to shut everybody out if they say the things you're too scared to admit. Let the programming go, people. Reach down and grab a pair. It's time to be on each other's shows and have this very difficult conversation. Knock it off. It's what Charlie would do. And don't be going to no Hamptons confab beforehand.